Cars Firefighters by Frank Berrios. Radiator Springs was once a sleepy town. Now racing fans from all over the globe were eager to see Lightning McQueen's home. But more cars meant that some changes had to be made. Red, with all these folks to look after, you're going to need some help, Sheriff said to the town's only fire truck. Everyone agreed, and Sarge offered to help Red put together a group of firefighting volunteers. When a fire breaks out, someone has to ring the alarm, said Sarge. In an emergency, you've got to move fast. I can do that, shouted Lightning. But the Red Racer was too fast. He bumped into the alarm and sent the bell flying through the air. Looks like we're going to need a new bell, whispered Doc. Next drill, barked Sarge. Luigi, Guido, let me see you raise that ladder up to the roof. Pronto, Luigi replied, but Guido lost his grip on the ladder and it toppled over. Incoming, yelled Sarge, narrowly avoiding the falling ladder. Next, the volunteers had to practice using a fire hydrant. Mater, hook up that hose and aim it, ordered Sarge. Ramon, open hydrant. The new recruits sprang into action, but Mater got tangled in the hose. Look out, yelled Mater as a flood of water soaked Sarge. Next time, turn on the water after you hook up the hose, sputtered Sarge. Soon, Radiator Springs had its very own fire brigade, but it needed lots of work. Don't worry, said Lightning. Firefighting is a lot like being part of a pit crew. It takes teamwork. Everybody has to do their part. Then Red got some exciting news. The fire brigade had been chosen to lead the annual Radiator Springs Day Parade. This calls for a wash and wax, suggested Lightning. We're going to need more than that, Ramon replied. It's time for me to start working my magic. That is, if it's okay with you, Chief. Red couldn't wait. He raced over to Ramon's body shop so he could be the first in line for a new paint job. Before long, each member of the crew had a shiny new coat of paint and a Radiator Springs Fire Brigade logo. Look at us, exclaimed Luigi. At Luigi's tire shop, Luigi and Guido gave the entire team new wheels. Now we are ready for the parade, Luigi said proudly. The next day, Lightning woke up early and went looking for Mater, but the tow truck was nowhere to be found. As Lightning made his way over to the firehouse, he smelled smoke. Something was on fire. He raced to sound the alarm, but Red beat him to it. Within seconds, Red was racing toward the smoke, his siren blaring and lights flashing. Members of the fire brigade arrived just behind him. This is not a drill, Lightning shouted to the team. Man your stations. Stay back, folks, warned Fillmore. His job was to keep the crowd away from the fire. Guido unloaded a fire hose, and Luigi connected it to a hydrant. Ramon got ready to release the water. Everyone did their job, but where was Mater? Luigi and Guido took control of the hose. On Red's signal, Ramon turned on the water. Luigi and Guido sprayed water on the smoke cloud from one side, while Red hosed it down from the other. It's Mater, Lightning exclaimed when the smoke cleared. Are you all right? Oh, yeah, replied Mater. Just a little wet is all. I was so nervous about the parade, I got overheated. Hey, we didn't, said Lightning. We put out a fire. Great teamwork, said Sheriff, just as Lizzie came punning along. Am I late for the parade? Asked Lizzie. Oh well, happy Radiator Springs Day, everybody, she shouted, showering them all with confetti. Hooray! Cheered the crowd as the parade began, led by the Radiator Springs Fire Brigade. With bravery and teamwork, the town's volunteers had it turned into honest-to-goodness firefighters. Red could not have been more proud of his new firefighting team.